Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Psych here, and today we're going to be streaming some more Top Survivor rank using the good old Knight Great Survivor. We're going to keep playing Knight, trying to become the best Knight in the NAU server. Probably already am. Okay, I shouldn't go that far, but come on, who else is going to be playing Knight as good? So we're going to be playing Knight today, trying to get better and better, because I think he's a good survivor. And yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. We got Clover Spade, Cactus, welcome Cactus. Nelro is here, Oka, Bunny, welcome guys. I understand Ellie is streaming the Persuade tournament right now. We did lose, unfortunately, so I'm not going to be playing in the tournament anymore. I actually already lost before that, and we are already in the elimination bracket, but today we lost. Not today, but a couple days back on Monday, we lost again for the second time, so now we are out for good. But it was a good run nonetheless. I wasn't like with the best team, so they exceeded my expectation, especially when we went against Yindi, which is one of the best hunters in the server. So very impressed with them overall, though. But yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope you guys are enjoying the tournament if you're still watching the other teams play. We only played one match on stream anyway, so there's really not much to watch of us at the end of the day. So yeah, but you can see me do an epic dungeon escape as Steve if that really matters too. Not today, though. It would have been Monday. I don't know if Ellie has been streaming. I think he streamed yesterday, though. I think he streamed yesterday at 9 o'clock. Like at 9, there was already a matchup, which was crazy. Wow, so these guys pick their survivors really fast. Usually we don't have people pick their survivors pretty fast. Alright, these guys are pretty confident in picking what they want. Hello? You should have had me. When does he start? Welcome, Nelro. Alright, hunter spawn at restaurant. Not bad, not bad. I mean, they can spawn anywhere they want. I don't think there's like any specific place to spawn, really. That would be really good. Especially because you can try to block hotel, but there might be 2 hotel ciphers, so you could get unlucky. Have you played Darkwoods in rank yet? Wait, it's already out? It's already in the game? It's already in rank? No way. I haven't read the balance changes. Wait, the balance changes already all came in that case as well? Oh, God. Wait, so you're telling me the balance changes arrived? Like, everything's in the game already? I haven't even played the game once since Saturday. Saturday was the last time I played the game. I actually kind of miss playing the game, but not solo. I definitely don't miss it solo. Definitely don't, not in the mood to play the game on my own. But I was missing doing some 3-cipher kites on hunters. I haven't played the game in a while, so I'm very excited. I'm excited that they have a new map in rank now. I'm happy. Darkwoods is used to be an extremely survivor-sided map. I still think it's a survivor-sided map, but it'll be a lot of fun. Like, it's just something new to learn and play, and like, it's just fun seeing how everyone deals with a new map, including the hunters. The hunters themselves, they have to get used to it too. So we might even get some funny moments with the hunters being like, oh wait, there's a pallet here? Yep, there's a pallet at every single spot. I know where all of them are. The only areas I'm a little bit unfamiliar with Darkwoods would be like the front gate areas where they changed some pallets. They kept changing the pallet areas over and over and over and over on Darkwoods. I think I even said it on stream. Yeah, the balance sheet just came. The pings are only 5 seconds long now. I just noticed that as well. But yeah, a long time ago, Darkwoods used to be entirely different. In fact, the basement was even in a different spot. They even moved the basement. That's how different the game, well, not the game, but the map was, which was crazy to think about. And I think I said on stream that they changed Darkwoods once, and then they changed it again, and they changed it again. I kept checking what they changed over and over and over again. And there was a certain point where I even said, like, what are they planning to add this into rank? Because why would they keep changing it and waste their time? That map kept changing for multiple years. They kept changing that over and over and over. And I was just wondering, like, when are they actually gonna do something with this? Because they just keep releasing something. This guy's just checked the greenhouse, so greenhouse side. This is not the greenhouse. This is the red house. So we'll just approach from this side. Ah, he was checking behind. Okay, well, we'll just block his ability so he can't suck me. Uh-oh. Okay, well, he can suck me now, but not anymore. Just be careful here, because I definitely don't want to get sucked here, and then my shield runs out, and then I get double hit. Definitely don't want that. We need to make sure that we're able to finish someone else's cipher after this anti-current goes down. It's going to be airplaneist cipher. We're actually also going to get a 2% deco bonus, because this is a cipher worked on airplaneist. See? Machine tuning. Hopefully he goes. I don't know why he's helping the Cypher so much. You should only help the Cypher so much if it's like really, really low. Otherwise, you could just go early. Like, I'll have the Cypher primed by the time the Cypher... Oh, yeah, but we're not if you're going to go that early. I mean, with Tide Turn, it's also fine. But he should really make sure to, like, go inside the building. Just so it's not so easy for the hunter to cut him off, you know? Okay, I'll pop. Hello. Alright. Corner will also pop, even though it's a little bit late. Maybe they're all on voice chat? No, they can't be because this is legendary mode. You can't team in more than pairs. I mean, maybe they sniped each other. If she goes down here, maybe we might be in trouble here. It depends how close the chair is. She did die a little bit far away from the chairs. We're not going to get the gate open. We're not going to get the gate open. Top word on me. That's a little bit salty. Now what? I mean, we can still make it to a dungeon. The game's not over. I mean, it's a 1 in 3, though. Let's just ping it. It's not here. No. Dungeon isn't here. Yeah, we're screwed. She didn't last long enough after that bop. Try to go behind the wall so we don't get sucked here, but no, it doesn't matter. Typically, we don't get dungeon there, but that is just a little bit unlucky. She didn't last long enough. Maybe I should have gone to the other gate. Maybe. But then if she, it sucks. It's whatever, but it's fine. Didn't realize that she would go down that early, unfortunately. That's why I was scared of that pop. Okay. You can only team in Legendary, yeah. Not in Legendary, I'm sorry. Legendary is, starts at, like, Mammoth or something like that. I mean Champion and Titan. That sucks. That sucks. That was a really good kite, and we deserved to win that game. The rebound was just too short. Not the rebound, but the kite after the pop has to be at least 30 seconds. 20 seconds for, like, opening the gate and, like, 10 seconds to actually walk over to the gate. Oh, that really sucks. I don't know why she still set to pop. I guess she already got hit in Tide Turner. If only we just didn't have the rescue happen so soon, I would have a little bit more time to reach the gate before they say to pop. All right. Let's continue. The early rescue is definitely to blame. Listen, it's not all the early rescue because you also have to remember you have to survive for 25 seconds after you pop. So I was a little bit worried, like, you know, calling that pop after she said focus on decoding like 5-6 seconds ago could lead into some trouble. It's a tough call to make because she was already hit in Tide Turner, so she's kind of forced to have them pop no matter what. I would still, I don't know. I would still wait on her call, because if the focus on decoding ping was like a while ago and you still didn't have it primed, I would wait at that point, because she can ping again, you know, if she still wants to pop. I don't know. That's a tough call to make, but yeah, maybe if the guy went to like restaurant a little bit sooner, waited it out a little bit more, you know, maybe then I'd have some more time to pop my Cypher and reach my game. Might have to skip this rank since I have blood drawn 4 hours ago. My arm is in pain? What do you mean? You have blood drawn on you? Alright, let's see if we control this hunter. I should really be taking this kite, but I just like trolling the hunter with this spawn. Oh, she's not even going towards me. Okay, so did Opera Singer actually get nerfed that hard? Is it true? Is it true that they reduced her speed by 12%? Did that stay or did that change? I could probably check my Discord right now. It'll probably show me. Someone probably announced it in the news section. Okay. Test server changes. No, this was from November 22. There's so much crap. Test server changes previous post. Okay, so they just say test server changes previous post. So everything still stayed. I'm guessing everything still stayed if that's what Jay wrote. Not Jay, JST. JST is the news guy in our Discord server. He kind of submits pieces of news. Oh, someone died already. Oh, damn. That was fast. Alright, I guess we're not gonna rescue because it's... Look at this. The ciphers are anyway really far away. She's not pressuring anything with that chair. I guess what she's gonna keep doing is she's gonna go to Prospector, pressure him for like 5 seconds, and then teleport back to chair. But I can't keep doing that because she's gonna see my cipher shaking, so she won't be tempted to teleport back. This is mostly just to fake her out, because now she'll get scared and she'll go after that guy, hopefully. Hopefully she'll teleport back. Is she not gonna teleport back? Guys, if she doesn't teleport back, we actually don't make this, I'm pretty sure. No, we make it. We make it, but it's a little bit scary. 97%. Symbiotic effect, boys! Symbiotic effect. That's why I read symbiotic effect. Whew, that was a little bit scary. So, free rescue. I mean, that's even better than rescuing when she's camping. Like, rescuing before half when she's camping? More like rescue after half when she leaves. That's value right there. If we can even get this heal off, I mean, he's in factory, so this is a little bit of a weaker area for upper singer. Happens to be that she has 1,000 presents now, so it's not that bad for her anymore. But I mean, hey, we'll take it, and now I'll definitely rescue half on this next rescue. Oh, Annie got blink out. Cool. It's a little bit shame that we didn't get blink out on that first kite, so now he's having to pay the price. I'm always a little bit salty when that happens to me. Alright. But I am going to definitely go rescue here. I mean, she's going to camp this one. We rescued a 97% last time. Oh, no. Okay, well, unfortunately, Seer did not live as well as Prospector did. So he's going to take a free hit without me rescuing. So we weren't even able to build off of that. I mean, she doesn't look that much slower. Hard to say. So this guy can reach a pallet now. Why is he choosing, my man, you don't make that. You don't make that with the shield. Do you make it with a flywheel? What did he choose? He chose that crappy pallet? You could have ran over there and you chose that crappy pallet. Right there up the tank. Because you're definitely not making that with 8 seconds and a flywheel. That one you're not making. You could make that with 8 seconds and a flywheel. I don't understand that logic at all. That kind of sucks. I kind of did that cipher expecting him to run to that chair, and I thought he would get chaired here, so then that cipher would be actually good to do. Turns out Christmas tree was the one we should have been doing. She's going to teleport back. Oh, she used her 1,000 presents, though. I'll take it. That might open up Prospector. Prospector's AFK. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. At least he was when he was rescued there. He didn't die immediately. Okay, so I guess he's back. Okay. At least Christmas tree had some progress on it. I just didn't do it because I thought he would get chaired near Christmas tree. Turns out it was the other way around. Alright, now what? Cypher's at 60. 63. Composer's dead on chair, actually. Prospector has to help the composer now. Well, he has to try. He only had one. Wait, this guy still has his owl. The Seer still has his owl. Doesn't he? No one asked for owl. Yeah, I even pinged it right now. No one pinged it for owl. I mean, I guess we're just gonna wait here. I'm not popping this. I don't know why he's running away. Don't run away, sir. He's not. He's not. He's chilling. So I do have to be careful here about the shadows. Seer just fearlessly running straight through the shadows. Just running right past them. I thought he would like go shed window or something. Nope. No, why would we need to do that? Just run right in the open instead. Let's go here. Let's go do this gate. It's gonna take a while to do though. So we had to spend so much time. I guess it turns out we could have done that gate. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He should have been going to front gate. Front gate, he wouldn't have had to use his owl. He would have gotten a much longer kite off. That's why I didn't do front gate. Because logically, that's the area he should be going to. He's probably going to go after me. No. No, Prospector just Didn't get to pull off his magnet in time. He's dead, by the way. On the spot. Okay, well, she's definitely coming towards me. We're just going to stand by this window. I don't want to kite by the seer. Unfortunately, there's a shadow here. Shadow moment. Uh-oh, my game disconnected. No, I lost sound. I didn't hear that she teleported on me. Oh, that's the worst time for the game to lose connection. I can still see the screen, but there was no sound. Okay. That's a little bit unfortunate. Okay. So let's read what the balance changes were. Oh no, it's gonna be a nightmare trying to find it now. We could actually keep kiting here. Let's see. We are gonna get our window boost back. Still got 3 helmets. Problem is that she can get some really nice dashes here though, so let's just do that. Does she swing? Okay, I'll do this again to bait her to swing. There we go, really nice. The dungeon's not here. I'm gonna have to surrender. Yeah, I have to surrender. This guy would have been lasting way too long. I don't want to make him wait. I'll get the extra points though. I'll take the extra points. And yeah, we got more points than the seer. I'll take it. Okay. Let's see if it's true. Her old speed was 45%. Let's see what it is now. It should be 33 if the balance changes are true. Where is it? Receives a 45% movement speed. What? That's not true at all. The balance change just said it would be reduced by 12%. Well, I mean, Gravekeeper got reworked. I wonder if he got changed. Okay, Professor, Gravekeeper. Gravekeeper did get reworked. He can rescue from balloons now, by the way. Skill Harden can now block powerful control effects like confinement. What the hell is confinement? You mean stunning? I think they mean stunning. I was told that he blocks stuns now. Adjusted the shovel, scoot under 13 seconds? What? That wasn't part of the balance changes. That got adjusted. Oh no, that was. How did I not know about that? I guess I forgot. I hate this music, bro. Priestess, yeah. Changes to Sierra. Okay, yeah. Stacking up to 3 times only? It used to be up to 5 times. What? The Shadow. Oh, they just removed Opportunity? No. Reduce the speed of Shadow Leap by 12%. Why is it not in the game? Why did they not change it in the game? It still says 45% inside of the game. Reduce the speed of Shadow Leap? Are they talking about jumping? They must be talking about jumping and not when you actually land in a Shadow Realm. I didn't think about that at all, actually. They buff Violinist as well. I should have read these because these are like different interactions now. Okay, Gomen reduced it. Recovery speed to 1.8 per second. And 2.3 per reaching that. Okay. I guess that they changed the jump. I guess they're talking about jumping. I guess they're talking about jumping from shadow to shadow is slower now. I thought that when they actually land inside of a Shadow Realm that they'll be 12% slower. This dude's already in a match. She dashes slower now. Cool. I thought when she lands inside of a Shadow Realm that she'd have 12% reduced movement speed than before. Because right now it's 45. I thought the new number would be 33. Did I say 32 earlier? I meant 33. Because I was saying it would have been 13%. It's actually 12%. Your hair looks extra voluptuous. Okay, thank you, Joy. I appreciate it. That's a crazy compliment. I'm so excited for the Gravekeeper buff. Yeah, we're gonna try it out. We're gonna try all these buffs out. I like the Professor buff. It's such an underrated aspect, but if you really think about what hunters stun, every single top tier hunter stuns. We're talking stuff like Wax Artist, and I wonder if wind pulling on Nightwatch counts. Probably not, because that's not a stun. But something like a Wax Artist or an Ann would get hard countered by something like Lizard. Not necessarily a hard counter, but if you're a good player who knows how to utilize... Oh my god, it's Darkwoods! Oh, this map is so cool! Okay, so there's 4 dungeon spots on the map. There are 4 dungeon spots. Man, the map has changed so much. I know I kept saying this, but they changed the map so much. I'm still used to the center of the map having 2 OP pallets. It only has 1 now, and there's like a second one that's garbage, but it's so weird. There used to be 2 OP pallets, then they made it so there's only 1, and there was no such thing as a second pallet. And now there is a second pallet, but the second pallet is garbage. It's... Oh, and then where the hunters spawn, that area right there where the hunters spawn, that used to have a god pallet next to it. And they just removed that wall entirely, so now there's no wall there. Including the pallet. The pallet is also gone. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the new map. You got Darkwoods help? No, I know all these pallet areas. There are a couple new ones. They kept changing that map over and over and over again. You used to be able to jump the rope 2 times in a row. Now they made it so you can only do it 1 time. The basement actually used to be right here. The basement used to be right here. They actually removed it, and they put it right over there. I believe this area got buffed a little bit, because these pallets used to be scrunched up closer together. There is a cipher here. There always spawns a cipher in this corner. Sometimes even on this building. Let's see if we get lucky. No, okay, so it just spawned over here. And this is so cool. I like this. Okay. So this cipher counts as being far enough to get blocked, unfortunately. I thought it would be the other one. Although the other one spawns closer to the gate, so I guess that makes sense. It anyway unblocks, and we anyway have to spend time waiting. Look at this area. Like, look at this. Look at how annoying this is for the hunters. I know this is not a great example because you're kind of cornered here. But, I mean, regardless, when you drop both these pallets, you're safe. You're entirely safe. This is an extremely survivor-sided map. People are just complaining because they're not used to it. This is actually a very survivor-sided map. Very good for survivors. Seki, talk about your experience in the tournament. How was my experience with the tournament? It was very frustrating because I did join a low-tier team. Like, I just joined any team because my official team was not going to play. That's at least what my coach said. So I'm like, okay, I'll just join another team because I do want to show off me playing still. It was very frustrating, but, you know, because there were a lot of things where you do right. I did right a lot of things. Not a lot of things, but, well, yeah, a lot of things. There was this one example where I was kiting an opera singer for 60 seconds without taking a hit once as psychologist. Not once. I kited her for 60 seconds. Like, the game's practically over for her at that point. And then she switches to the forward, and the forward died in 20 seconds. How much ball did he have, you're wondering? 0. He had 0 ball. Which is crazy to think about. I'm not used to the layout of the map, though. I'm not used to where all the objects are. Like, where are the stuff that can, like, body block me? Like, are there any objects that can just ruin me? Like, can I get stuck on anything? I could have sworn that you used to not be able to walk between this tree and the staircase here. Did they change that, or was it always like that? My man is chilling. He's playing Gravekeeper. So you guys see, he is pretty safe here. But it also means that he's pretty much trapped, unfortunately. So we're not going to be able to... He's not going to be able to really escape. I mean, he could escape if he times it well. I'm not saying he can't. Look at that! He timed it well! He actually reached the pallet! Right as I was talking about it. Oh, he died anyway, because he... How did he die, actually? He was in a pretty safe position. Okay, he's not going after me. Like, he literally swung. Or is that wall really short? That wall is long. I remember that area. That's a decently long wall. He should be fine. I'm very curious to try to use this pallet window area. This pallet window area used to be a very, very different. Long time ago. This map used to have, like, wooden boards on the ground. Like, not just, like, the layout of the pallets and windows. Aesthetically, it looked different. Like, there was a wooden floor here before that they just straight up removed. Now it's a dirt floor. These walls, These walls are a lot less confusing. I remember before that they just stretched in every direction. Like this wall right here used to like stretch to the left and right more, and now it just goes more outwards instead of just also to the left and right. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, this palette is still pretty good here. I mean, look at how annoying it is for the hunter to go around this. They could still go around this side, I guess. So, there used to be like a rock around that palette, actually, speaking of which. There used to be a rock there, and it made it so annoying to walk around. Or was it on this palette? I actually don't remember anymore. I mean, this palette is also really good, though. So yeah, there's like a bunch of random crap around this area that they removed. It's a lot cleaner now. I'll say that. I'll say that much. It's a lot cleaner now. The map looks a lot cleaner in this section of the map. Oh, we got a donation. Thank you so much, Noir, for the 50 Ds. Happy Darkwoods? Happy Darkwoods. Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. He's probably just going to drop a peeper. He also dropped a tree. We are going to have to rescue him. It's really sad. It's really sad, guys. I didn't want to rescue him. I just want a kite. Okay, looks like we've spotted some random gunk on the garden. That's actually going to make me rescue over half. Nice. Nice. They removed all the visible garbage, and then that is still on the map. Okay. Okay, good to know. Good to know. That is so stupid. That is so dumb. We're already enjoying the Darkwoods in its finest moments. Well, he already used all the pallets here. Otherwise, I would be fine. Now we're not fine. See, I'm pretty sure he's playing Axe Boy because when you take the rope, you can actually still use the Axe Boy souls. We could go over here towards the God Pal. Yes, we didn't get a soul because there were no souls attached to that tree. I'm not even gonna... No, they blocked it off. There's a wall in the way now. Oh, he swung and missed. We live now. What? You also used this pallet? How did you die so fast? Come on, man. I have to use this garbage. No, I have a soul on me. Oh, it's Jover. Oh, he left. Thank you. Did you guys know this exists? I have not found a use for this. I have not found a use for this, but there is a use for this. This is good against specifically Anne. Wait, you can jump off there too? I didn't even know that. So there's a window right there. Fun fact, this window was actually on this side, right here. I don't know why. It used to be over here. They thought that it was too OP dropping down from there and then vaulting the window, I guess. So they moved it over to the other side. It's just as good, if not... I would say it's actually easier to reach. Because if you just have to walk away from the drop down, that means you won't get hit down now. But before, when they left the window right next to the drop down, it meant that while you're vaulting, a hunter can actually swing and hit you while you're vaulting. And now, you are forced to walk away. Wow, that guy actually took a double hit. Good thing he had a half double health. I mean, I don't know what I did. I just kited, and suddenly the servers are primed. I mean, this is what happens when you have fun with the game, and you just don't stress it out too much. I just do good kites, and I don't even stress out about exactly how long it is or why aren't people doing server machines. Because if people aren't doing server machines, in this case, it's like, okay, well, maybe they just don't know where they spawn, you know? Does this guy really have dungeon? There's a 1 in 4 chance of dungeon spawning. I mean, that guy could have just launched himself towards the gate. It would have been faster, instead of coming out of the shovel with his rework. Did dungeon really spawn there? I won't be able to check, but dungeon spawns in 4 spots. We actually passed one of the spots. We passed one of the spots. It was the spot where I was cutting it by that piece of crap that I got stuck on. Dungeon spawns to that area. The window got moved. The window got moved multiple, well, not multiple times. That window on Darkwoods got moved a long time ago. I mean, they kept changing the map over and over. This dungeon spawn behind that map, behind the big building, the big wooden building, the cabin, I should say, that got changed as well. That used to be behind the pallets all the way on the edge of the map. I guess they didn't want it behind the pallets and they moved it behind the building. There's a useless window behind the building. I am still shocked that they left the pallet inside of the building as it is. There's a lot of questionable things about Darkwoods that I really don't understand. Why did they leave the way they are? I guess people are banning Hula Balloon now that Shadow got nerfed pretty hard, huh? I still am gonna ban Shadow because I do want to face the new hunter. I know it's not gonna make a difference this game. Because if 3 people ban the same hunter, then it always bans that hunter. It's not like a 25% chance to not ban that hunter. Looks like we are matching with some low tiers here, though. Alicorn 3. I'm about to be Titan, and we're still matching with Alicorn 3. Alicorn 2? What the hell? Okay, so, matchmaking would not allow me to match with an Alicorn 2. There has to be. Well, actually, it can. I think it can. Yeah, illegally it can. Yeah, it can, actually. It barely can. Oh, damn. Okay, so it's not like there may not necessarily be a champion in this room. See, this last person here might not exactly be a champion player. They might all be Alicorns. It is possible for me to match with no champions and just all Alicorns. Okay. I stand corrected. Shadow got nerfed bad. Yeah, Shadow did get nerfed pretty bad. Assuming the balance changes did stay the same, which it looks like they did. It means that now, every time Shadow gets off her ghost, she has a 20-second cooldown on it. That means that when you teleport on someone, let's say you put a ghost on them, in order to teleport on them, you have to get off the ghost and teleport, right? Right? That's what you have to do when you play Shadow. But when you do that, now you're in a 20-second cooldown. So there's 20 seconds where you just cannot use the ghost to scare them. After you scare them one time, there's another 20-second cooldown because the game now forcibly throws you off the ghost when you scare them, which was not a thing in the past. Now it is, to make this nerf even harder than before. It is a feaster. You know, I'm complaining about getting stuck on Darkwoods, but I just got stuck on a map that's been out in the game since the very beginning. He's probably going to go on the outside. Let's see what he does. We're going to try to go hospital. Just a classic loop. This is the classic hospital big doors loop. That doesn't reach, but it was close. That does prevent him from gaining more tentacles, since I don't feel like I need the mud ball. We can reach this window without using a mud ball. He's probably going to leave at this point if he's smart. I mean, people who are going to see the name Psyche and then see you taking a perfect route to hospital without taking a single hit, I mean, there's really no reason to chase at that point. You have much better luck hoping that someone else inside of hospital, which inside of hospital should be even harder to chase, but knowing these people, it's probably going to be easier for the hunter than to chase someone who didn't start in hospital. This is why I love this route. Because it baits so many hunters to chase me just because it's like, okay, this guy spawned out in the open, right? So it's not like he'll reach hospital easily, right? Wrong. We go to Shed, and against certain hunters that are very exploitable, like Feaster, for example, we can actually drop the pallet, and during his pallet break animation, we actually get the boost towards hospital. Even with fast pallet breaking, we still manage to get into hospital, so it just makes no difference. And that is the strength of... This guy really just uses Blink, or was he just holding it? Did he just hold it? He might have just held it. I mean, that pallet, it's not loading in, so I actually can't tell if he broke it or blinked past it. If that pallet is still, like, on the map, then that means he didn't break it. But if he went past, that means he blinked through it. It's just right now it's not loading in from far. But if that pallet still exists, he definitely uses a blink. Seer is just trying to get away from the hunter right now. You guys see him? Unfortunately, no ask for Owl could have saved his life right there, and then he would have definitely been able to get value out of these two pallets. So, very salty. Average person not paying for Cypher. It's because people don't know, I guess, there's a Seer. Let's see. He did break this pallet. We definitely want to make sure we take over his old Cypher. And we actually should still have enough Cypher machines to win this game. Actually, we might not, because Seer just started his. Which is fair. I'm not saying like that's a bad thing. That's expected, okay? He just finished his old Cypher. And he also had to avoid the hunter. So that played an impact as well. Hopefully Martian, just as long as he doesn't get double hit here, he'll finish my Cypher. Please. Please listen to the ping, take over my Cypher. What route do you use if it's a mobile hunter? That makes no difference. Mobile versus PC makes zero difference. In fact, I recommend you play on PC so you get an extra 2 points for no reason. It's not actually an advantage. Like, you could play Lizard, I guess, and have a slightly bigger advantage. You could play Clown and I guess have slightly bigger advantage. If I'm being completely honest with you, it doesn't matter. You can, whatever those Lizard players and comp players can do on PC, they have now correctly... I don't understand why this guy just doesn't go rescue. I decode faster and both of us don't have Tide Turner. I actually cannot make this rescue. I cannot make this rescue. He can elbow pad pass. I cannot just ball pass. I'll get hit in the air. Okay, now he's going, but now it's too late. Unless he has a second elbow pad. I have to be careful here because there's a tentacle like somewhere over here. Okay, I don't understand why he's making me go for it when we both... When I decode faster and his abilities are better for rescuing. Makes absolutely no sense. He actually could have made that rescue. He can make the rescue by elbow padding past Tundra. I cannot ball past Tundra. I can very easily get hit, and even if he doesn't hit me, then he could just hit me right after I land. Whew! I didn't pay attention to the cipher machine. And it's basement now. Nice. Guys, do you think playing IDV on iPad is better than phone? Yes, absolutely. It's way easier to turn your screen. That way you can look behind yourself to kite behind better. Is there a tentacle there? He didn't drop a tentacle off the stairs, really. Oh, never mind. He flywood passed. Okay, good thing he didn't get the recovery hit. He didn't get the no recovery hit, so he kind of messed up the blank trick that you can do on the stairs. I don't know if he was going for it necessarily, but if he knows about it, then he definitely should have gone for it. This here is going to go down here. We can still get dungeon. I just don't know where dungeon is. I'm going to get off the gate here and hope the hunter chases me. Let's be honest. If the hunter chases the mercenary, we're not going to win. Regardless. Okay. Okay. So he actually also got off the gate, which means I have to do the gate now. Let's see what happens. I mean, I'm just worried about a teleport. But if someone is on chair, then we're probably anyway not going to be able to get dungeon. Because we would have to kite for over a minute at that point. Because we have to give enough time to actually reach the chair. And then also do the gate. Oh, God. Seriously? You didn't even put up a fight. You just died on the spot. Okay. Guess that's what happens when you use all your elbow pads on the rescue you're not making. Damn. He probably got cornered by like a tentacle or something. We can, I mean, we'll make this rescue, but this was a really horrible game. Like, even when I make this rescue, like, what's gonna happen? Oh, he died instantly. My bad, man. Oh, thank God he swung and missed. That doesn't hit. Man, I really thought that would have hit me. That's really unfortunate. It just hit him. Huh. Oh, well. Well, this is the average solo experience right here. Is dungeon over here? I didn't hear it open. It does have a pretty big range of opening. I mean, detention did run out, so we can take a hit here. We do have 2 mud balls, so it might be useful. Sounds like he's like... It sounded like he was in a different spot. Okay, he put a curse on me. Okay, so it looks like he did know where dungeon was. The hunter already knew where dungeon was. Let's try to loop back into hospital. We're gonna take a hit here on purpose. And hopefully we can still make it. Oh, he's got me. He got me. Well done, sir. Well done, sir. He had a lot of tentacles built up. I think he actually let me surrender. He actually let me escape still. Didn't know where dungeon was, unfortunately. Not a single ping that dungeon was there, by the way. So many people passed the area, not a single dungeon ping. Can you believe that? I think that actually gave me the dungeon point. Did that give me the dungeon point still? It did. It did. It gave me +1. Defeat this guy. I got +6 for losing. There we go. Alright. Well, we essentially won that game, because the lowest amount you can get for winning a game is +9. That's the lowest you can get. For winning, you can get +9. The highest you can get for winning is +12, so it's a pretty big difference if you get the most points. Dude, +6, we'll take it. I'll take it. You gotta think about it. We lose -8. Well, no, we lose -6 because one person escaped. I was the one escape. But if you're the one escape, you get an extra point. If you got a dungeon escape, you get an additional point. You get more points if you were solo. There's so many things that saved us. We get +4 for having highest best deduction out of all the survivors. That's still, like, that's the thing. We have to have gotten +14 for us to counter the -6. Oh no, we had to get +12. I keep thinking we got -8. We got -6 because one person escaped. So everyone else also only got -6 because one person escaped. So that was really nice of the feaster. -6 plus whatever they get with their deduction, you know? I want to try out... I do want to try out some of these new survivors here that got buffed. We'll do an official stream, of course, but this will be like a trial run. Let's try them out. Maybe the hunter will be more tempted to chase us now, since we're not playing like acrobat or knight. They still might not chase me because they see Psyche under Professor, so we'll see. The dungeon did get pinged. My bad. My bad. Glorious fried hair today cycle. Thank you, Auspicious. Appreciate it. Okay. This is pretty good for us. On paper, as long as it's not Geisha or Wu Chang or like Dream Witch, I guess. On paper, this should be a guaranteed 3-cyber kite for Toy Merchant. I guess there might be some other hunters. I'll mention them if the need arises, but almost every single hunter here gets hard countered by Toy Merchant at Big Bow. You don't even need the catapult. You just jump the window at the highest level, and then you go to the docks, and then the hunter has to go all the way in a circle around. Like, if the hunter chases her, this should be a win, like a pretty easy win. So I am going to be careful here. I'm going to expect Hunter not to chase her, but if she's foolish enough to chase her, then it has to be someone like Geisha or Witching or some other hunter. We'll see. Maybe it's Clown. I guess Clown would also be fine. It's a Naiad. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think it makes that much of a difference. You are still gonna get. She's not gonna stay big boat, of course, but she'll still go big rock, and the glider will just give you so much free distance. Not the catapult. I mean the glider. Will give you so much free distance, right at the very start of your kite. So even if you get some water, you'll lose a lot of it by the time she catches back up. And yeah, we are seeing that right now. Okay, unfortunately not as much as I would have liked. I don't know, man. Did she just leave? I mean, I don't think she let Big go. I think her strategy here was that she flew in a straight line and then dropped a catapult, which is actually not ideal. That is not the ideal route. You really want to be trying to make it so that it's very difficult for the hunter to follow you in a straight line. But if you... It's kind of funny. If you go in a straight line from the window, it's easier because they drop down the hole and then follow you. Alright? Just in a straight line. As opposed to if you go at a slightly left turn, then the hunter has to follow you left and then go in a straight line, and you actually gain more distance that way because they had to turn right away from your direction to go. Do you have any idea why Professor got nerfed? Professor didn't get nerfed. Professor got buffed. I don't know what you're talking about. If you mean why did they nerf so that scales only spawn in 1s instead of 3s at the start of the match, then I don't know. I can't tell you. That was nerfed a long time ago. Like, you used to spawn the match with 3 scales on the ground. Now you only spawn 1. So there's 2 right now. There's about to be 3, but that's because I dropped 2 of them. So yeah, that I don't know, but he got buffed. He got buffed. Now when you get stunned, the scales that protect quarter damage get absorbed and actually absorb the stun instead. So now hunters like Ann, Wax Artist, hunters that like made no difference to have that extra quarter scale that I have right now on me, it will make a difference now against those hunters. I wonder if it works on Patroller too. Probably. I mean, it's a stun. It probably does. Ooh, nice. I thought he would get double hit right there. Nice. Oh, never mind. He didn't dodge the harpoon throw. You have to make sure you're looking back to avoid the harpoon. It's usually not that hard to dodge, but maybe just ran into it on accident. Why am I giving the benefit of that? He probably wasn't looking back. He probably didn't think about it, then you got sniped by the harpoon. Like, just throwing the harpoon leaves water, so if she throws it on you, you do get a little bit of water just from that. We're just going to keep decoding here. I definitely don't think it's worth the rescue. So anyways, hunters like Wax Artist and I'm guessing Shadow with the 100 eyeball, those now, like, the scale that you have on you normally was only useful against chip hunters like Sculptor. Bonbon, Mad Eyes. You know, there's very few chip hunters in this game. And now that will protect you. It will now protect you from a stun besides just quarter damage. So it can be used for quarter damage or for a stun. So hunters that can chip hit you will not be able to stun you, and hunters that can stun you will not be able to chip hit you. So now, it doesn't mean that like your scale could get absorbed in more ways by the same hunter, because no hunter is also able to chip and stun you at the same time. It just means that more hunters will get countered by the scales. Pretty sure he still dies on the pig, yeah. Alright. I don't know how he didn't know that. And, yeah, we're in a lot of trouble now. Is she really gonna let us do this cipher for free? I thought she was gonna go in our direction here. I'm gonna drop a scale. Oh, not right now. Free rescue, I'll take it. Do have to escape here? Oh no, we have to go just away from the cipher. We have to do another cipher now. Does this? No, there's no cipher in that corner because there's already a cipher there. Okay, well, oh, I thought he would go to shed. Alright. Because this cipher is a little bit easy to protect when you have these two ciphers next to each other. I am going to have to rescue again. In case he wants it, I'm not going to drop it on top of him because maybe he doesn't want to pick it up already. But we'll see here. Professor should do pretty good here against Naiad. Especially because she, you know, we don't have to use the scales if she didn't already swing. I mean, we're going to get our scales back, so I'm not too concerned using it that early. We also have this really good palette here. We'll get some water here, but it's not a big deal, really. In fact, she has to even leave on top of that. Oh, no, she didn't even put the harpoon on us. She threw it away from the area anyway. I guess if she went around in a circle, then she would have had us, but not this way. We do have to rescue here again. We are going to definitely rescue here. I don't know why she swung. But you can vault while using your scales now. That got changed a while back. You used to not be able to do that, I don't think. Unless you... I mean, I'm pretty sure I tested a long time ago and you couldn't. And that's why I was so salty about... Oh, it's okay. As long as he doesn't die right away, it's fine. It's like, now everyone gets away. Kind of, except him. So yeah, we get our scales back. And this is what I really like about Professor. I do like that he has this constant ability to get his scales back. It has a very expensive cooldown that I'm not sure outweighs the stun. Stun is long, don't get me wrong, but it can be reduced by stuff like Rage. Stuff like Excitement also counters it if you guys have an Excitement-heavy team already. Which basically means you are a no-ability survivor at that point. The good news about these kinds of survivors who bait Excitement is that Excitement is a very weak trait. Like, most times... If you feel like you're about to get hit, it's because the hunter might have like something like blink. Like you drop a pal and you feel like, oh, the hunter's going to blink over right here or something like that. You usually don't use it when you're like at half health. You're probably going to use it at full health when a blink anyway wouldn't kill you. So, I mean, what am I trying to get at here? Usually Excitement is not a good trade because you drop a lot of pals along the way. And it's very difficult to kill you, especially as Naiad. Naiad takes a lot of time to get that 100 water. So she's just going to want to blink you immediately after that. After that first hit. What was she running? I don't know. She had no detention. It's like you should pretend to lag out in balloon rescue stuff. You're right, you're right. I did say I would do a stream like that. I do want to focus on actually playing Lizard, like playing him actually, not cheesy, like, oh yeah, let's hope that the hunter sees me lag out. If you're running in you have to be running in a perfectly straight line, and to make it more convincing, it has to be like into a corner that you definitely would have turned around if you weren't lagging. Because if it's just the open area, it definitely could look like you are, you know, not lagging, just running. What the heck? Okay, my game just kind of lagged out there when I was trying to press the arrow button. Play this guy again? Play Professor again? Why not? Sure, we'll play him again. Hot Topic Composer is the best solo piece survivor? Maybe. Depends on the map, though. He is a decoder at the end of the day, which makes him a lot weaker. it would be a lot better to just run a kiter and guarantee you guys. The best form of kiting is to just guarantee you guys get a 3-cipher kite with a kiter, which you cannot guarantee with Composer. If someone else kites badly, Composer, you know, Composer speeds up your decode so that it makes it so the first kite doesn't have to be as long. But that's only for one cipher. What about the other people's ciphers? Those ciphers are still a little bit behind. So the problem with decoders really stems from that, like, if someone does a shorter kite, it's not even that a decoder lowers the maximum kite you need to do to get one cipher done. Because you don't care about one cipher done. You care about 3 ciphers done. Because your team has to work together to finish that last cipher mission. Because, yeah, Composer starts his second cipher sooner, because he finished the first one, which by doing his second one, it makes him do the third one. But here's the thing. By the time you finish your second one, the 5th cipher should already be about 50, 40, and then you're going to have to walk over to it. The problem is other people will slow you down. Probably should have dropped that in a more useful area. You know, something along a kiting route, maybe. I mean, you can still... there are ways, I find... Oh, it's an ant! It's an ant! We'll get to see the buff. Oh, she's not going to go for me, though. Okay, so supposedly, if I were to get stunned, I'm instead going to absorb scales. Now, that doesn't mean I can be out in the open, though, because it'll absorb the stun and then she can still hit me. So I have to be behind a pallet or window when I get stunned, so that way, when she touches me with the cat and takes away my scales, I don't just give a free hit anywhere. So you have to remember that. The scales do not protect you from a basic hit. They just protect you from a stun. So we still have to be behind a window or a pallet to be completely safe. Preferably, what I'm going to try to do is we're going to try to activate the cat through the wall, since it's a circle that goes through walls. And so I'm going to purposely try to activate it. Now, back in the old day, back before Ans knew how to control the jump, I used to take advantage of that a lot more, where I would go behind a long wall and then activate the stun early, so that by the time they try to break the powder or vault the window in the way, I'm already free from the stun. And you can still do that on some areas, but nowadays, Ans are a lot faster with their dashes. They can curve around walls much better than before, so that if you're trying to use a long wall to your advantage, where she can't directly dash on you, well, then she'll just change the camera so that she will directly dash on you. But back then, they used to not do that. Used to be more effective back then. Still has uses, don't get me wrong. Like right now, we're going to use it right now. Although in this case, we're not going to get stunned. What I'm talking about is that you would get stunned and you would still live without a hit. And you can still do that if the ant didn't already use her dashes or something like that. She can't use her dashes once you absorb the cat, though, so that is a plus. Gravekeeper, by the way, Gravekeeper can rescue from balloons now. He can only rescue from balloons if you're picking up, kind of like with Wildling. You'll only rescue from balloons if you're picking up. I'm actually not going to drop a scale. I want to maximize this decode right here. We got a decent first kite here. This scale is not going to matter much against Anne. No reason to reduce my decode by 10% for 30 seconds. It is a pretty big reduction. Because that means now for half of the cipher's duration, basically, we're going to take about 5 seconds longer in total to do the cipher. It's a pretty big cost, so I don't want to do that. Oh! I wanted to warm up my hand and then pulled out the cord. Looks like we're not going to be able to do this cipher anymore. I mean, we are going to have a pretty easy time rescuing. Oh, you know what? Oh, wait, this stun might actually work to my disadvantage. Because that means that if I don't get stunned the first time, then that means the second time I get stunned. What the hell? Did that not block the stun? I'm confused. Imagine that was a pallet stun. That was supposed to block the stun. Why did that not block the stun? Why did that not block the stun? Hello? I don't know why that did not block the stun. So, it doesn't block the stun? What? Grave is better than wilding out balloon rescues, though? No? Well, the thing is, it only works at a range. You can't really choose that range. It works at a specific range. By the way, Graveyard still has our cipher. Scale Harden can now block powerful control effects like Confinement. What is Confinement? What is Confinement? Confinement with a cooldown of 45 seconds following a successful block. I was told that it means a stun. That he blocks stuns now. I feel like I've been lied to. We can still do that, which is still very powerful, don't get me wrong. Like, we can literally just run out of the open away from the cats and we'll still live. But that is really annoying. That is really annoying. Oh, I thought they would do my old cipher. We should still live here, I think. No, we don't live here, actually. I misjudged. I thought we would live. My bad, guys. I didn't know that you were doing the cipher here. I thought we would go do that cipher. Unfortunate. Now he's gonna die. We also didn't make the pallet, which I thought I would have made the pallet, but the moment I was reaching the pallet, then I'm like, shoot, we're not gonna make the pallet. I should just stayed at the window. Oh, by the way, Gravekeeper died? Oh, yeah, it was after half. Yeah, that makes sense. Did he ping his cipher? Did he ping his cipher and I just didn't see that he was working on that cipher? She blocked her ability. That's funny. Okay. This problem is this guy is dead on chair now. She has to stop me. No, we're not gonna avoid it though. Barely, because of the wall in the way. That guy used his perfume for no reason. He's not even looking back. What is he trying to do? Does he think he can perfume away the cat? Can you do that? Can you perfume away a cat? He was trying to perfume away a cat, even though the cat was nowhere close to him. That's funny. I don't think this guy is looking behind him. Oh, don't go for the rescue, just die. I don't know what that logic was. Okay, so does anyone know what this buff is talking about? Scale hardening can now block control effects, like confinement. What is confinement? Confinement. The only thing called confinement in the game is window, with the window block ability. That's the only thing in the game called confinement. And even then, that's called confined space. That's not called confinement. Server's prime. Okay, we're just gonna pop. Oh yes, she wasted her cat's value. Oh, this cat block is gonna be so annoying. Oh no, I used it too early! It's so annoying because when she goes behind a wall, I don't know if she's swinging behind the wall. I actually could have lived there, but that is the problem with Professor. Like, sometimes when a wall blocks your way, if there's like a wall in between you and the hunter, then you don't know if they start an attack before the wall. Like, I couldn't see that she started a charge attack. I guess I could have seen after she went around the wall, before I used my second scale. We would have actually blocked it. What a strange teleport. I guess she saw that the gate was opened. I don't know why she wouldn't just help around the other gate, though. You know, if it's already open, then she could just come after me. Adjusted the cooldown of scale hardening after blocking normal tech to 65 seconds. That's such a nice buff, actually. It used to be 75. Okay, can someone explain the Professor thing to me? Because the balance should just make no sense. I don't understand why they didn't block the stun. You can perfume cat away? Oh, that's cool. When Anne Hulabaloo block you from using an ability, that's called confinement? What a useless ability. What a useless buff to Professor. That's the buff? I don't believe you. I'm pulling out my mini account. That would be so dumb if that's what they define confinement. Seriously? That's such a dumb buff. That is the dumbest buff I've heard of. What are they doing with these characters? Get me excited for no reason. I thought that would be that. I thought they're trying to make him good. No. Do they want him to be a good character? Whenever they make these balance changes, I'm always I'm convinced every balance change that they don't want anyone else to be good. Every single balance change, I'm convinced more and more. At this point, I'm at a point where I am convinced they just want to keep Mercenary in the game as the best rescuer forever, and they don't want anyone else to ever be better than Mercenary. Which is why I'm surprised they didn't nerf Knight. Watch Gaming Geisha, she has a video. Dude, I'm convinced they don't want these characters to be good. Yo, could you please direct me? Geisha Gaming be posting literally 3 times a day, man. Alright, I found it.
Why is everyone...
Let's see. There's probably a couple people who recognize that just from the first half a second. Okay, let's see the Professor buff. Such a useless ability. Upcoming buff Professor. Okay, it's the exact same. The exact same that I'm reading is what she has. Let's see. Oh, when you use the scales. You have to actively use the scale. The quarter scale is still a piece of trash garbage. That is still useless. You're not going to ever get value. So you can walk into a gamekeeper trap and remove it while using the scales. And that actually counts as missing the scale. So even when it's absorbed by something, that still counts as missing it. So you actually get a shorter cooldown. Okay, so if you're about to get stunned, you're supposed to use it then, and it will remove the cat. Okay, so what I actually should have done then is when I had a cat on me, which I didn't have a cat on me, I got hit before I had the cat on me, but I anyway could have blocked the attack with my scale then in that case. You're supposed to use the scale while you walk into the cat. I thought the quarter scale would protect you. I thought they're trying to make that useful. Because the ability itself is fine. It's just this quarter scale is useless. Did the hunter spawn above me? Yo, Numerous here. Lock in Psyche. I got you, Numer. I'm probably not going to get chased though. We'll see. Okay, so that's not a useless buff. A little bit salty that they didn't give the quarter stun a better use though. I mean, now that I know what's going on, how easy would that be to bait? Because Anne could just walk away right as she's about to walk into you to bait you to use it. You have to purposely walk into her and she has to not realize. Which I guess could happen. Okay. So you definitely still need to be behind a powder window, just like I was saying before, but you also have to press the ability, and also she has to be next to you. Which was true before, but now you have to time it, and your ability gets consumed. So even if you're, like, before, at least what I was thinking is that at least if you're out in the open, you can still use your regular scale, which would be a very inefficient use, but you could do that. Like, you could be out in the open, let your quarter damage absorb the stun, and then use your skill. But that is not the way it works at all. You have to use your regular skill. So if you are out in the open, you will really die. I mean, I guess it's okay. I guess we'll see. What does the quarter scale even do? It protects you from chip damage. It protects you from chip damage. So if you got hit by a bomb or a sculptor statue, it just gets absorbed. The chip hit just gets absorbed. But you see, the reason I thought that they buffed that, you know, I saw these buffs and I was so excited because I thought these would be like good buffs. Like they actually look like good buffs. And the reason I thought they were good buffs is because they're buffing a part of a character that is incredibly useless. That like they take away from the main abilities just because they have this bonus ability, but the bonus ability is useless. Like had Professor not had his quarter scale, they would probably make his regular scale better. But they're refusing to because of the existence of the quarter scale. There are a couple characters like that where they don't want to give extra abilities to make their main ability more powerful because they have a side ability that's, you know, that's like on their kit as well. That doesn't require as much skill to use. Then again, Priestess exists with her world portal. But yeah, anyway. Looks like we are going to have someone rescue again. I was hoping someone would do my cipher, but I guess not. It's okay, though. Wait, we have 2 people rescuing together? Okay, well, there goes our chance at a win. So much for that. Okay, I was going to do the rescue cipher. I can't do both of their ciphers, though. So, yeah, that's basically what the quarter scale does. It protects you from chip hits. One time. One time, by the way. So, I don't know, man. That's why I thought that it was a good balance change, because they're buffing part of a character that was utterly useless. That is useful against 2-3 hunters in the game. And even then, will not save you. Like, 1 chip hit against Bonbon, it's really helpful if you're already in a good area, but if you're not already in a good area, you're just going to keep taking chip hit after chip hit after chip hit. Like, what is 1 chip hit going to make a difference? Not going to make a difference, exactly. Wait, that means I can block the cat too with the stun, though. Oh. I'm going to pick this up. Oh, please. I don't know if he can do it. No, he can't. So that means I can also block it? It seems like such a bad idea. Like, why would I just not block the cats with my own ability and just not take the risk? Oh, he died anyway, so we don't keep the skill. Never mind. Alright. Come on, Psyche, 2 cybers by yourself isn't that bad. We could have had that cyber done how we now had 2 people rescue. Man, what is going on over there? Because they're both kiting. Prospector flywheel, Puppeteer using a puppet. Huh? Is he body blocking to the gate? Oh my god, what a maniac. There we go, good job. That was really good. What a clean escape. Maybe not clean, because I don't know what people were getting off their cybers for, but that was good. They say Knight's the best survivor in the game. Thoughts? I don't think so. I still think Mercenary's the best, but Knight is pretty good. There we go. We got our 1 win. I didn't keep track of anything else. How's the Persuade tournament going? I already lost. It was very frustrating. I talked a little bit about it earlier because I was in a low tier team and, you know, I can't expect the best gameplay, but I think after like the 4th or 5th match when you do really well and you guys still lose, even though you did your part perfectly, like, and I'm not just talking like, oh, you did a rescue, fine, because rescues don't change the game really, unless it's like a balloon rescue. I'm talking about like I did a really long kite against an opera singer without a hit as psychologist. She switches to the forward at full health. Forward dies pretty quickly. All football used. We lost that game. And at that point, I had it up to here. Okay. It's Darkwoods again. I do want to play serious on Darkwoods. I do want to play a Survivor. I'm not trying to test anything with Survivors. Right now, we're doing the map. So, got another Darkwoods map. Really excited for this. Have you gotten Darkwoods yet? In rank. Yes, this is the 2nd time we're actually getting Darkwoods now. I'm really excited. They kept changing this map a lot of times. And so now I'm at a point where I don't remember which variation we're at. So, like, for example, the window on the cabin used to actually be on the right side of the building instead of on the bottom side. So, like, right now on this map, it would be directed on the bottom side, for example. The whole area on my right that I'm spawning in. I'm spawning in the middle right now. The whole area on my right, that used to be entirely different. There used to be... There was like a pallet next to a pallet that was in the same direction, but still next to each other. Then they moved it further away. The windows used to be... There was a lot more garbage. There was like the whole planks aesthetically looked different. They moved the basements around. There was a basement in the center, and then they moved it to the treehouse area. The whole area next to the gate, next to the cabin gate side of the map, those used to have like longer walls. I think more pallets as well. There was a log that they changed. There was a log with 2 pallets, a very long log. That sounds very off. A very long log with 2 pallets. They removed one of them. Am I gonna get chased here? Oh, that's nice. Didn't know exactly how long that wall was. You see, they keep changing the map. This part of the map used to have a wall arranged slightly differently. So in the past, that would actually not happen. What just happened right there to me? So like a little bit annoying. Can we get a Palston? Oh my god, he just walked through. No, don't hit. Oh my god, thank you, Illusion. This pallet is pretty good. I forgot they added this. This, again, another pallet that used to not exist. Oh my god, if that hit, I would have been a little bit salty. Let's see. Does he have the blink ability? What the heck? There's a fence here in my way that's blocking me? See, there's like so many little things. Baited? There's a pallet area over here that they just added recently. Uh-oh, lag. Don't have blink! No, he has blink, I'm dead. Too bad I took that early hit. That would have been a not a perfect kite, because I was getting stuck on a lot of crap, but I'm still working out the distances between pallets and stuff like that. I really enjoy it. I used to be better on this map, but again, they kept changing the pallet distances like little by little, and it really like throws you off because it's like, okay, this pallet used to not be here, and then they added this pallet, then this pallet's gone, so it's like, you gotta like put the puzzle back together again. I mean, if someone rescues me here, we can definitely get a rebound going, but the rescue's not gonna be before half, unfortunately. So that really sucks. People are just going way too late. I guess if he doesn't use his pickaxe, she'll make it before half, but not gonna happen, most likely. So yeah. Oh my god, you got double hit too? Oh, I'm quartered now. Uh-oh. He also has full presence. Which makes things a lot harder now. Oh, we have to bait him. I don't think we're gonna bait him. Oh, I have a teammate here. Wow, he actually got it back. He probably just barely got it back. We definitely could have won this game had the rescue been before half. Had I not also taken a free hit. I forgot that that wall was changed, so that is, it's not as long on that side. That you can actually walk in between there now. That area of that wall used to have a wall there that he walked in between. That there was a wall right there, so it was like one big box, and you can only enter it from one side and the other side. So you can only enter it from the pallet side, you can only enter it from the other side. And so in the old version of the map, that used to not be the case, that there was a hole there, and now they did add a hole there. So I got cut off by him very early on, unfortunately. Why did they think it was a good idea to add this map to rank? I think this is a great map. This is a very survivor-sided map. You should be, if you are a survivor main, you should be very happy. This is a very great map for survivors. I want to make clear, guys, I want to make clear that that was my mistake. I ran into the hunter. Don't be looking at that match and be like, oh, that was so bad. Why did they add this map to rank? You'll say that about every map in that case. If you look at that match like, oh, yeah, we didn't get rescued for half. We're playing with randoms. The randoms probably would have rescued me after half regardless, so you got to remember that as well. I also ran into the hunter, and the hunter had blink. Like, I'm not going to be able to do anything if the hunter has blink. Alright? The way you counter blink is you just don't take a hit. You just don't take a hit. And I actually would not have taken a hit if I had just known that that hole was removed there. This is a very survivor-sided map. Do not be upset. This is like an incredibly survivor-sided map. Like, I cannot express to you how good of a map this is for survivors. A lot of annoying pallets for the hunter that they have to break. There are pallet combinations where once you drop both of them, now the hunter has to break at least one. There are multiple pallets like that in the game. My kite alone, how many pallets did I just pass that the hunter had to break? I passed 1, 2, and then I passed a pallet area where there were 2 pallets combined together. Once I drop both of them, they have to break one of them. So there's 3 essentially. There was another area like just like that, 4. There was a window that we could have made, but I forgot that there was like a fence in the way there. Like, don't be mistaken, this is a great Survivor map. It's just they kept changing it, so I don't have it as memorized as I did once. And they don't put it in Quick Match anymore, for some reason. I barely find it in Quick Match. So that also kind of cuts it down. Like, stuff like Asylum, I became very good at remembering the areas, because I would play Quick Match Hunter, and they would give me Asylum. And now, like, maps like Asylum, Golden Cave, Darkwoods never showed up anymore. I almost wonder if they just removed it from Quick Match. Yeah, Golden Cave could have been added. So no, Golden Cave is not a good. That is a really bad thing to add into the map. Darkwoods used to be a lot more unbalanced, a lot more survivor-sided. They did change the map a lot. I didn't see where the hunters spawned. They probably didn't spawn Shack because it spawned me so close to Shack. The game tries to make sure it doesn't spawn you, you know, within tinnitus range of the hunter, and that would definitely be within tinnitus range. So yeah, you don't want to... The devs made a good choice not to add Golden Cave. There are a lot of problems with Golden Cave that I could just name right now. For starters, there's an unbalance with the floors. Huge unbalance with the floors. It's probably the biggest problem with Golden Cave, but the reason there's an unbalance with the floors is because, did you know that the first and second floor have ciphers, but the third does not? The third floor will never spawn ciphers. But guess what? It spawns an exit gate. So that means, as a hunter player, there's no reason for you to patrol that side of the map. And if you go down to the third floor to patrol the gate, you'll never reach the top floor with the gate on the top. Even if they move the gate to the second floor, that would still be unbalanced because you're never going to reach both gates on time. Unless both gates were on top of each other. Like, the gates were one above the other, right? On the same side of the map. Which, in that case, they would have to add a hole right next to the gates. And then in that case, you could just protect both gates at the same time. That would also be unbalanced. Now for the survivors, the best way to go about it is to add both gates on the first floor, right? Now, in that case, if you just make the exit gates on the first floor, then what purpose does the third floor have? Because now the third floor has 5 pallets in total. I counted. It has about 5-6 pallets in total. The pallets are not that amazing. Maybe there's like one pallet combo that is decent. That if you drop both of them, they'll drastically to break one of them. But it's still a nightmare trying to escape that area. So you never have a reason to kite there. You never have a reason to you never have a reason to decode there because no decode ciphers spawn there. I'm not even sure if dungeon spawns there. So there's no reason for the third portion of the map. That floor of the map should just be deleted. I don't know what they're doing. Now we have to go for the rescue, otherwise we guarantee lose. Like, we didn't have to rescue, now we have to. That's pretty much where we're at. Okay, well, this doesn't block balloon attacks, so that's nice. It'll still protect me from one hit, but... Okay, we gotta walk out the water. Yeah, but now we can't rescue her. If that perfumer doesn't have tide turner, then we're fully relying on the flare gun. I'm gonna do this so we can block the dash. This is really annoying. I don't know if we're gonna live here, boys. Okay, we live. Guys, she just gave up a basement rescue for that. Can I live here? I mean, there's nothing I can do. Like, there's no purpose of the second ability. We'll lose water at least. Oh, and she missed. Nice. Okay. Just don't have blink and we're good. I need to lose this water. Losing water is a big deal right now. Especially without full presence. But if she has full presence, then we definitely need to make sure, you know, even more than before. Because we don't want to die in just one harpoon grab. There's the blink that I was talking about. Or I was thinking. I don't know if I mentioned it. Was I just thinking about it in my head? In my head, I was like thinking about like, where's the blink? I can't rescue you, my man. I'm sorry. I'm half health. Yeah, we're not going to make it. We could heal up, I guess. Never mind. I'm not even sure if she knows I'm here. She just like walked in a circle away from me. It's fine. We don't need to get healed now that we're in hospital. But, you know, since she's already here, I guess we may as well. Oh, judging by this heartbeat, she's right below us. Okay. Oh, yeah, we're not going to escape now. She caught me in that healing animation. It's like he predicts stalemate for second ability. Oh yeah, you're right. We could have done that. My bad. I knew that was gonna happen, man. I didn't think this Nide would be so greedy to do that without checking someone was there. I knew that she can do that, but it's very easy to dodge because the problem with that trick is you need to release the harpoon when you're so far away from the survivor. So if the survivor predicts you doing that, then you get almost 0% water, and that would actually be a horrible play. Any survivor that knows and is aware of it, I really didn't think that she would do that if she doesn't know if there's survivors there, but I guess judging by how this hunter's playing, maybe I should have predicted that. You know, this hunter's not the best. This hunter seems to be making like random calls, just whatever they feel like, based off the chase that she was doing on me. It feels like they're just doing whatever they want. Anyway, I'm just gonna stand here. What a useless flywheel. Okay, we're done. Well, we're not dead now. Okay. I think we should have her. Oh, she screwed herself. Well, she's not necessarily screwed. She can still go around. Oh, yeah. If she has one more dash, we're done for. Oh, yeah. Really close. We almost dodged it, but she just had that second dash, unfortunately. Do you think Court still has her gun? I mean, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, that is kind of funny. I mean, not to say that that's like a bad thing. That's not a bad thing that she still has her gun. She would have used it if that hunter just focused on protecting basement. She should have protected it. She should have focused on protecting basement. She got so greedy chasing me, it just didn't work out at all. She went after Sachi. It was just awful for her. She lost everything. She didn't even get me at the end of that chase. She gave up a chase for a survivor who won't be going into basement. And she didn't get the chase on top of that. She didn't get anything out of that. She had to go after someone else and blink them. Which I guess she could have blinked me just as easily, but... How are you feeling about Hula Baloo Psyche? I think he's got a lot of weaknesses that are throwing him out of being S tier potential. But I do think he's at least an A tier hunter. I don't think he's worth banning though. Unless Shadow's just that bad. I still don't want to ban Hula Baloo because I do want to learn going against him, you know? Especially because I don't think he's going to just automatically stop wins like Shadow can. Oh man, why can't you guys have simple names? There's an accent in there randomly. That's why I didn't find it. No Darkwoods, sad. Boring match. Chasing a knight as Nide is crazy. Hey, it actually wasn't that easy. It wasn't that easy of an area to work with. When we're at 100% water, And she has her dashes up. It's a lot easier when she doesn't have her dashes up because we literally can't just go in a straight line. We can't go in a straight line when she has her dashes up when we had that much water on us. We are dead in just a dash and maybe stepping on a couple puddles. So in the situation she had us in, with that much water, that was not easy as Knight. That, like, don't be mistaken, that was not easy. If you don't, because normally you would just do nothing and you would just block attack after she returns her harpoon. But right there, she can kill us without returning her harpoon. So I have to be really careful that I don't step in the water that she creates while she's circling me, that I don't let her dash on me easily, that after my ability runs out, that I'm not also still an easy dash target, that I'm also, when her ability runs out, when my ability runs out, that it's not easy to just corner me in water still and kill me that way. There's a lot of things happening all at once there. I didn't even notice that I was decreasing water at the end of all that. So then at the end of it, I was like, wow, we actually did such a good job avoiding all the water that I can afford to step in the puddle and get a pallet boost now. I looked up and I'm like seeing, oh, we're at 14%. We lost all that water. Nice. I thought at least one time we would have stepped in a puddle, but no, we were fine. I feel like you'd rather go against Ivy. Numer, don't be that typical low-tier survivor who's like, oh yeah, new hunter, new map, garbage, bad, OP, don't feel like facing him. I guess I got that competitive mindset, though, of always looking for the counters to every single character and always interested in learning something new in the game, because I played the game for so long that the old stuff, what's new to you is old to me, and I want to see the new stuff. I want to learn something new about the game. Like Darkwoods, like I have all this built-up knowledge of the other maps, and it just doesn't really get to be useful because they don't get put in rank. And it's just really fun seeing how every hunter interacts on every map and how all the different situations you can create with each survivor and each hunter. And, you know, I think it's really fun. Is this even worth the rescue, or are we just giving her full presence? We might just be giving her full presence. Wow, he actually got hit by a statue there? He got hit by a statue there, miraculously. I guess I should have rescued him sooner. I don't know. I feel like I rescued him when she was like still half a second in recovery, no? She could have, I mean, I think he could have walked away from the wall. I don't know what happened there. I was too focused on dodging my statues. I probably should have rescued him there sooner, just so that he has time to like walk away from the wall. Alright. A little bit of a mistake from me. Means that he won't get to rebound. We're gonna do Graveyard, I think. She does have full presence now. I feel like that was a mistake of a rescue. I don't think that rescue was good. My rescue, I mean. Priestesses especially, because at this point, like that whole point of that was to get him away from the Cypher, but since my rescue is so bad, it makes no sense for anyone else to go rescue now. Because he still died on the Cypher because that statue prevented that shield from doing anything. Yeah, now she has full presence, now it's very easy for her to get damage. I feel like that was a mistake to rescue there. Especially like expecting a random of all things. We do dodge the statue miraculously. No, I can't use my ability because of the animation. So many annoying things about Sculptor that I really hate. So dumb. No. That was a good play from her. I should have blocked her, well no, if I block ability once, she can still use statues and that doesn't do anything. I hate that pallet was dropped there, by the way. That is so annoying that pallet was dropped there because we literally cannot vault it now. That pallet is essentially useless. Oh my god, I got stuck on a wall. It's alright. It's not actually alright. That is so annoying. That is so annoying. That's my biggest complaint about Sculptor, is that people don't think Sculptor is a good hunter. But there are still situations like that where you try to use your ability and you just cannot because the hit animation has something else to say about it. Like, it is so annoying. Can I bait you to put a statue on the wrong side of the wall? Okay, well, I'll just run out. Bye. It is still so annoying. Like, Sculptor's such an annoying hunter with full presence. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying that rescue is a mistake. Because, like, full presence is a nightmare. Wow. She got hit by 2 statues at the same time. Blocked the ability too late. And she can also use her statues from a range, and with full presence, they're almost impossible to dodge. You basically can get hit at any range with the full presence statue if it's a good sculptor. And yeah, John is a good sculptor. That is so annoying. I hate Sculptor. Like, we would not have taken that base kit if it wasn't for the full presence, if it wasn't for the way the hit animations work. It's so dumb. At least if the pallet wasn't dropped, we can try to go behind the pallet and, you know, it wouldn't be so free for him to get the hit there then. Absolutely hate Sculptor. Probably my least favorite hunter in the game besides Blood Queen. But at least Blood Queen, it's just a matter of countering her. With Sculptor, every once in a while, every few matches, even if you're like a patient, every once in a while you'll just randomly get blocked by a random statue. And then that statue pushes you into another statue, and then they're very unpredictable. The statues are very unpredictable sometimes. Heals memory. You could have sworn he was like Mammoth yesterday. Well, Mammoth is not a hunter tier. My friend is top 10 and I tell you people were getting dodged. I was sick. Everyone has flywheel? Everyone except Lawyer and me, I guess. Okay, so 2 flywheels, 2... Did everyone have borrowed time? I hope everyone had borrowed time. I didn't check. Forward decodes faster now. It doesn't really make a difference. That's not why he was bad. It is a big reason why he was bad. He's just a worse supporter than other people, so he has to decode a lot more than other harassers would. And then he has the lowest decode in the game for some reason, so... Most limited harasser, worst decode for some reason. Like, anti-Quarian and forward should switch their decodes, honestly. Not going after me. We'll have to use the good palette, oh well. Can we still make this? She's just immediately breaking them. Can I make this as well? We do, nice. And I don't have longer pallet stun on night because I have symbiotic effect instead. Alright, I guess we're gonna be eating every pallet. I'm gonna wait here for a second. Just because she might shadow away. See, this is the part where she leaves and then kills someone in 20 seconds. Watch. Oh, there's our first hit. There's the first hit. Hold up. Give it 10 more seconds. Give it 10 more seconds. Here it comes, guys. Okay, he didn't die in 10 seconds after the hit. Okay. Where's her blink now? He's still dead to blink, though. Okay, he probably used that to try to predict, like, a blink, maybe. You've been recommended to Spectate the Pros, right, after I do that really good kite. Well, okay, here's the thing. Spectate the Pros is not live. They're not actually live. They start from the beginning of the match, so people will still see that amazing start. No abilities used. I mean, she did make it really easy just breaking every pallet. Except that pallet stun, I guess. That one I couldn't just drop. Otherwise, I would have taken a hit. If I just drop it mindlessly. But all these other pallets, like, if she's not in range of hitting you, I find that it's better just to drop it and then use my ability to do something else. Or you can like also vault it, and you'll get a speed boost away from the shadow, which is really nice. Really depends on the situation. I guess in this case we didn't have to use any ability. Man was lie. What's up, John? GG's, by the way. People say Sculptor's not a good hunter, man. But Sculptor is very much like, people don't see a hunter and they think, oh yeah, the hunter sucks. Sculptor's still very good. I mean, I almost wonder if like maybe that's like a mistake because you give her full presence. But I mean, this guy also gets a boost to whatever area he wants now. So like, is the full presence worth it when you now allow him to reach the area? I wonder. I'm not sure. I mean, he would have gotten hit regardless if I waited, though. Me waiting just... I guess me waiting doesn't make a difference. I guess me waiting encourages her to hit her. If I don't wait, then she might not hit him, and he might not make the target area he wants. I don't know. I'm probably going to just sit on the gate. Wait, you're actually going after me? No way. I was ready for her to shadow back and go support, but that's actually a little bit easier for us, I think. So that was not a hit. I know it showed her outlined in red right there, but that's her leaving me. If Hunter leaves you, it gets shown in a red outline. What is that trait called again? Herd behavior, I think? Herd mentality? I'm not risking on server. I don't care. So many people say Server Machine primed. I don't trust them. Unless the server's like 98 or 99, it is not primed in my book. Can we get another pout stun? Dang. We do, but it doesn't really count. Okay. So yes, no one was on the Cypher Machine. Yeah, I told you, it's not primed. It never is primed. It's like so many people say Cypher primed and it's not primed. Hunter change target, Hunter change target, Hunter change target. He might shadow back, though. Oh, that prospector's running right into the shadow. Clueless. Okay, she's not doing it anyway, though. Wait a minute. I think I've shredded every pallet, except this one. Okay, well, that's a decent pallet. Not really that good if we get teleport on here, though, because it's very easy to just go on the side of it. Oh, is it? That's not done. You're dying. Even with a flywheel, you're still dead. I don't know why people go for that. So that I can walk through. Honestly, I don't even think it's worth me going for that. We need to have people alive so that we can help each other out. I can live here, I'm pretty sure. Oh. I thought she would immediately swing 2 times in a row, but my bad. Alright. You got me. I was ready to run towards this window over here and just guarantee that we live, but she actually immediately used a dash after. We're not going to go for that gay, because he's going to still be there. We're just going to go for the other gay. So yeah. That's why I didn't leave there, because I don't want to leave and then now she only has to worry about essentially one survivor, which is the seer. Or whoever was knocked down. Whoever was not knocked down. I think it was the lawyer. The lawyer was the one person not knocked down. Stay put, I'm coming. I'm sorry, man. I can't get your dungeon yet. It does mean that she can leave him. Because he already used self-heal. She chose not to leave him, though. Okay. So, yeah. I was confident that I can live there. If I was like a mind's eye, I definitely would have ran out that gate. But, she actually got me there. She got me there. She almost got me. I thought she would swing once to counter the ability, right? And then most opera singers, they'll think you'll counter ability again, and so they'll swing again, and then we would have got her there, and then we would have made the window. Then we would have been more than far enough away to guarantee that the survivor picks themselves up. Even if we die at that point, then Prosper can just escape, you know? The goal is to just live long enough for Prosper to pick himself up. So she's forced to choose, like, does she go after me? Does she go after Prospector? If I leave out the gate, then there's no guarantee that the other person who's also knocked down will necessarily get away. She could just pick up Prospector. She could dash the other gate on time. I don't know if that other gate has progress on it or not, or if they can just walk out, so. Oh, nice. And we hit peak tier with that. Cool. Afrozuki shouldn't have passed life. Yeah, that was a pretty nasty pallet game for her. 2 pallet stuns? I think, no, 3 pallet stuns. That was the 3rd pallet stun in that game. The second one doesn't really count, but in the game's code, it does count. Just didn't do anything for me. Good promo match? Yeah, that was a good match to promote off of. That was enjoyable. Darkwoods, come on! No, it's Chinatown. I haven't even been looking what map it is in the top left. Yeah, she was eating a lot of those pallets. You're supposed to go around and then you're supposed to use those shadows to your advantage that you leave behind. Especially like pallets that you can easily go around, she was still breaking them. I guess she didn't think that I'd make each pallet one after the other. Like maybe she just goes against survivors that like after you break that pallet, they just don't know what to do after that. So, but I just had a perfect pallet mind, like route in mind. There's very specific pallets I can use. I don't really have much option. It's really just those 3 pallets in a row like that. Against some hunters, you can choose to vault the window and go to the bad corner since those have better pallets, better windows as well. I don't know why people call that the bad corner. That's a really nice corner to kite a lot of hunters out. A lot of tall walls are, the windows are nice against something like Black Wu Chang Photographer. The pallets are there also, and the pallets are also nice in combination with each other. And every once in a while, you might break free and get into like factory or something like that, and use that factory with pallet. It's actually a really nice area to use. Don't underestimate it at all. But yeah, that match we're not gonna make the bad corner with a window boost. We're just not gonna do that against Opera Singer. If it was an open area with nothing to dash on, different story. But there's a lot of trees there, and then that crate in the middle she'll dash on. Then she'll dash onto another obstacle there, so we wouldn't make it. But against another hunter like Bonbon, I would probably do that. Definitely with Opera Singer. Opera Singer is definitely a hunter who's susceptible to pallet stuns, though. She has to deal with them. She doesn't have a way like other hunters to just hit over pallets. That's a Night Watch. That's a Night Watch. Okay, Prosper's kind of like running out in the open, which makes him a very easy target. That was some really bad transition routing there. Watch me get chased for karma now for saying that. I'm not necessarily in a survivable area myself. I would have to ball through this house, go to the 2 pallets over there, so that way when he jumps over 1 pallet, I can just vault the other pallet. And then we can kind of go in like a circle. But yeah, like I don't know why he didn't choose to leave after the first hit, but that was a really bad rotation from him at the start of the game. So yeah, there goes that Cypher. Don't really think it's worth rescuing. I really want to get a rebound off. And I don't want to give him... Because, you know, presence usually isn't a big deal, but with this, they basically have double the ability. Every single time they use their ability, they get double more. Which there's just not enough pallets in Windows areas close enough together on Chinatown to deal with that, so... I'm not really too willing on rescuing. Looks like someone else is going to rescue, which, again, that's going to give him presence, and that means when he kills his prospector, he won't have a very difficult time with the second kite. It would have to be a really good area. I don't know what really good area would save you against a Night Watch with 4 dashes stacked up, because remember, he's still going to be gaining dashes as he's camping, and after he kills his target, he'll have 3 if he doesn't have full presence, right? And that's a lot easier to deal with than 4, and every time he uses a win, he gets 2 back instead of 1. So you can think of it as him having 4. You can think of it as him having 4 dashes if he just kills someone else with no presence. But, on the other hand, if you give him presence and he just finished killing someone, then he has 4 dashes, plus an extra 2 from the next wind he uses, so 6. And then the wind itself you have to dodge, so you have to dodge 7 abilities in total. Something like that, and it's just not practical on this kind of map. And as I'm saying all of this, survivors are just coming to rescue, giving him that presence, which is going to make the second kite almost impossible to do, so... Yeah, they would have to get Palestine after Palestine to deal with that. That's the only way at that point. So now we're in trouble. Honestly, this is the part of the... This is the best way to, like, get points. So that you make sure that you're getting those +4s and your teammates are losing the most points. Because you shouldn't have to be punished for your teammates going down so fast or making poor game sense choices. Even now, I'm still pressuring just so he doesn't like leave the chair for free, because obviously a free rescue. Oh, oh, the Wi-Fi's back. Welcome back, everybody. I was just sitting on my phone. I didn't die somehow. He didn't go after me. That's nice. I like that. I like when they don't go after you. That's nice. That's nice and fun. Dodge the max presence wind. Oh, he didn't get a fireball on him, unfortunately. Go for a kite here? I want to go for kites. Kite moment. I think Composer still has self-heal. Has to force him to make the long turn. Okay, but now we're kind of messed up here because we don't have that pallet. We're still okay. We're going to take one hit here, and we're going to get a really nice window boost here. It's going to stall a lot. But remember, that full presence is going to keep his dashes up, though, so we're never going to be able to easily get away from him. No! Ugh. Ah, we almost got away. Barely mistimed it. He half a second more and we would have... In fact, I think if I just dropped that pallet, we would have actually lived that wind. Unfortunately, I should have just dropped that pallet. Oh well. Thought we had like an extra half a second to go around the pallet instead. Just a half a second makes a big difference. Hold up, guys. We got to get that plus 150 for healing myself up as well. I'm just gonna surrender after this though, because we need to get one more match. All right. Oh, we're back in champion, but we did get the most seduction at least. Should have been a little bit longer. Like the kite was a little bit shorter because of that one mistake, but oh well. Maybe there was like a better route there. Maybe after vaulting the window, we go backwards behind restaurant. I like that route too, though. Like with the window boost, forces out his dashes so that he doesn't have a lot. What are you supposed to do in a situation like that? In a situation like that, you're just supposed to not rescue, and you hope for a rebound. But if people keep rescuing, then the rebound will... Because you think about it, the person off a chair is definitely not escaping. Right? They're always going to die every single time you rescue them. So there's no point of rescuing them. Because that just meant you got off your cipher to rescue him just for nothing. I mean, like, I guess it stops the chair timer for a bit because he gets off of chair, but then when he gets put back on chair, it doesn't take that long considering we had no tide turners. So, it doesn't really do anything. God. I think we matched with someone who is brain rotted. This looks like this typical guy you'd see in like a quick match, who does a 5-second kite after he just keeps speaking and pulling the match. Oh my god. Knight Puppeteer. Puppeteer to troll. Let's trash on Puppeteer. I love trashing on Puppeteer. It's so enjoyable. Alright. Is anyone still here after that stream crashed? Lost Wi-Fi, by the way. Even in match, I lost Wi-Fi. I thought I was dying for sure, and then he just went after Composer instead. Alright. Hunter's picking their hunter. Your Wi-Fi does that all the time. Our Wi-Fi doesn't do that all the time. That's a very rare thing. Still here? Yo, Mika's still here with the raccoon profile. It's like he has no viewers in 2024. He fell off. Quinn, what's up, Quinn? Welcome, Quinn. Yes, guys. My time has come. The fall of Psyche. Psyche, did you eat dinner? No. I had Chipotle instead. Hunter spawned over there. Hello, Hunter. Who is that? It's a hermit. It's a hermit. Uh-oh. Let's go do the Cypher Machine. What? He connected the Cypher Machine he spawned by? That's crazy. Come after me. Over here, over here. You giving tinnitus. Come here. Okay. Please tell me there's a shore Cypher. Sometimes it just doesn't load in. Whoop. Instant hit already. Yes, there's a shore Cypher. Okay, so Puppeteer is basically going to be useless because we usually take more damage than... than we take just by sharing the damage, so my ability is basically useless. Unless I have no connection. You know, no one else has the same color, I mean. Sekinai Chipotle, they feed into my parasocial depletions. Nah, I just went by myself. Ate there by myself. I had a lady there come over and tell me she's never seen someone order hard shell tacos at Chipotle before. That was funny. Can someone switch to blue? Man, you guys really letting the forward die. I'm sorry, man. I can't switch for you. Come on, guys. He lives. Oh, he disconnected the connections. I don't know why Lawyer just didn't do it before, because the connections were still up when he got blue. He hesitated and then he disconnected. The Hermit did that in the wrong order. You're supposed to disconnect and then put the polarity you want. What's up, Ellie? There's hard shell tacos at Chipotle. You see, there's a couple people. Like, I told her, I just said, hey, it's a thing you can, it's a thing they serve. That's what I told her. She said, I know, but she's never seen it before. Right? I'm thinking that just some people genuinely don't know. Some people just genuinely don't know. Raid? You can raid on YouTube now? Or did you just tell your viewers to come here? Thank you, Ellie. You're stealing my viewers, by the way. Okay, well, there's no point of using the puppet. We actually take... Well, we take slightly less damage if we use the puppet than if we share, but imagine if he doesn't swing, okay? Then that's really bad. Dang, I was hoping he wouldn't camp a momento. Oh! He's ballin'! He's ballin'! Oh! Oh, he missed! Okay. Well, we're still in a lot of trouble. Oh my gosh! He didn't connect the Cypher Machine! Let's go! Wait! I can heal the lawyer! I can heal you! Oh my god! Puppeteer is useful! He left me! We would have healed each other! Oh man. I don't know why he left. Forward is not dying anytime soon. Oh, because he thinks we can finish the ciphers in time. Okay, okay. I see you, I see you. I don't know, man. I don't know about that against full presence, but hey, he's been missing a lot. Ooh, yeah. Oh, he missed again! There's more blue polarity on the ground. Alright, he didn't live, yeah. That's why I wanted to heal with Lawyer, because I don't think he's living enough for the ciphers. Hermit got nerfed, by the way. We send less progress to other cyber machines, and we also... Well, no, I don't know if we send less progress. I need to read it more in depth, because I didn't really read it in depth. What are these polarities, bro? Okay, that one might hit me, because I don't have any walls here. I'm pretty confident that if we just go big bow, we won't die anytime soon. We will take one hit, but after that, we'll live. Alright, let's see if we can do the Cypher Machine. Oh, that's right. We actually get a bit of movement speed every time we get injured for any reason. That's decent. Okay. Doesn't really help, I don't think, but it's cool, I guess. I'm not going to use the puppet here, because if I use the puppet and he doesn't swing and then my puppet runs out, I die. So I'm not going to do that. Just going to take the regular hit. Like, we also survive with the regular hit. Puppeteer is pretty useless against Hermit, because let's say you use your puppet to try to protect damage and he doesn't swing. Well, then you just took 25% damage for free. And then he's going to hit you right after and put another more damage on you. So, because he can very easily stun you. He does stun there. That's fine. A Terror Shock would actually end this game. Because it would also kill Magician if I got Terror Shocked. And he would not be able to pop. We don't have blue. No one has blue, so that lawyer's gonna go down if he takes one more polarity. We also can't even... He connected the gates! Why would he do that? Oh, no, but we still need 2 blue people. Okay. Alright. Okay, well, at least he doesn't have a trade now. I mean, I don't know if that's gonna matter, though, because that 1,000 presence is pretty deadly. Ooh, we're not making this. Sorry. Bye-bye. Actually, I could be bait. Come here, hermit, hermit, hermit. Okay, never mind. Okay, hopefully he just doesn't see me, I guess. Boost? Oh, he flywheeled it. Oh! Oh, it was a mistake to vault. I didn't think I'd get a boost at that moment. Alright, we're still fine. Look at how fast we're going. 8%, well, 5% escape, and then 8% from, what's it called? From the Puppeteer's ability? The gates are still connected, though. We're still in trouble. It's gonna take a while to do them. Okay, he needs to touch the gate and switch to blue immediately. He might just let me do the gate. Okay, no, we don't even need to worry about it. Okay, we are really far away, and he won't have warp up in time. Although it is going to be close. I think he'll have it by the time we open the gate. Or right before we open it. It's going to be close, I don't know. Because he used warp right as soon as the... No, he didn't use it right as soon as the gate popped. It took a couple seconds. Okay, so I think it is going to open late. I think we should be fine. Like, 1,000 presence will still stop us, though. Okay, I need to do the gate, because he got stunned. Oh, he missed! Where did he shoot it? BM! That was the first puppet use of that game. Error 404. I don't know that guy. Waldo Gaming says, I'm new to IDV. What should I play? I could have sworn you were on the stream before. A couple of months back. Or maybe that was a different Waldo. I mean, right now, there's a lot of the low-tier survivors that you just unlock for free. They're not the best, but they buffed them significantly so that they are pretty good. I would recommend for your starter survivor to go Gardener, because you do take an extra hit early game if you make a mistake. So I think that's a lot better nowadays. Thief is cool if you know the map, but if you don't know the map, you're just gonna keep running into... Congrats! We actually demoted. We demoted. We got it. We're getting Titan for the second time, but thank you. But... What was I saying? That was you? Okay. I would recommend Gardener. Thief is fine, but the problem with Thief is if you didn't memorize the map, you're gonna be running into obstacles a lot because you can't look behind you while you're using the flashlight. Unless you use the camera control feature, which that alone takes some time to get used to as well. Lawyer is fine. Lawyer is good to figure out where the hunter's coming from, but I would really stick with something like Gardener. So if you make a mistake early on, you don't immediately take damage, because after you take damage, you're gonna die to blink. So that's why it's so important that if you make a mistake, you don't just die immediately after. So I would recommend Gardener. If you're talking about survivors that you should buy, there are a lot of good options to buy. And I don't think they're too difficult either. I mean, I hear people say Acrobat is difficult. I don't think so at all. I would definitely buy Acrobat as your first kiter survivor. I would buy Mercenary as your first rescue survivor. If you want a survivor who can help other people on balloons, you're going to do that most easiest, and also most often the best at her job. So she's both at the same time. Anti-Corin. Forward is very difficult and probably the worst at harassing. So all that difficulty learning him just for not much reward, honestly. So definitely a character who can help people escape from balloons. If you want to have fun helping people out on kites, Anti-Corin is your character for that. And if you want a decoder character, honestly, Lawyer is the second best decoder in the game. I would say Composer is the first best. But Lawyer is better in a couple areas like Hospital and Big Boat, where you can just circle the building and not worry about where the hunter's coming from, because you can always see where they're coming from with your map. So you get a lot of extra free kites just by circling, and by doing nothing, because you know where the hunter's coming from. Just basically circling a really big building, and they have to do nothing but follow your tracks. So you get a lot of free time there. As opposed to other survivors, if you were to do that, you don't know where the hunter is, so you might run into them. And that's why Lawyer is effective in that situation. So yeah. Lawyer would probably be a better starter decoder, though. But I do think Composer is better at kiting. Why am I getting a red dot here? Oh, they made songs. Oh, that's cool. For the story. We're not gonna listen to it on stream because the Lawyer and the Gardener songs and the other ones for Thief and Doctor, when I tried those out on stream, that actually ended up being copyrighted. So I'm not gonna be playing these Survivor songs on stream. Or the Hunter ones, for that matter. I don't know if they're still copyrighted, but the Doctor and the Lawyer ones, unfortunately, are, so can't really use them. Suki, have you played IDV Among Us? I did. It's okay. I like that it's better. I think it's a lot better than regular Among Us, because every single person has a role, has a power, has a way to stay alive, which I really like. As opposed to something like Among Us or Classic Mafia. Either there's like one sheriff and everyone else is helpless, or in the cases of Among Us, everyone is helpless. Like, everyone, I guess, can call a meeting, but I don't know. I really don't like these Mafia-style games, so I like that at least Identity 5 has, you know, changes it up a bit. Still wouldn't play it, but I appreciate that it's more interesting, you know. Every person has a role. I was ranking with Boyfriend. What did I miss? Not much. Mid-session overall. Let's see. I never updated the counter of the stream, so let's update it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are we talking about CC? No one is talking about CC. Leave Tito alone. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I did like do a huge mistake one of these matches though, so or something like that, I think. There was this one match where the Hunter actually surrendered and we got a ton of points back. We got +6 for this match right here, even though we lost. Yeah, but 3 wins. Alright. Surrendering gives you that many points? No. It's surrendering as a hunter doesn't give survivors that much points. There's a reason for each point that we got, which you can actually click on the points and you see how each survivor got their points. So a couple things. First off, if everyone dies, you lose -8. But if one person escapes, you lose -6. So I guess by surrendering as a hunter, you are giving everyone -6 instead of -8. So that is one difference by surrendering. But the rest of the points I got was not because of surrendering. It was because I kited. I kited 110 seconds even though it was a defeat. So the game gave me some points for that. You get bonus points for the person being on PC. Again, I don't think that changes anything in the game. I think it's just free points. So we got free +2 for that. We are playing by ourselves in a match we lost, more importantly. When you have a high deduction and you're solo and you guys lost, it gives you solo bonus points. I don't know what decides how many. I've seen solo bonus give up to +3, I think. But in this case, we got +2. We are also the person who escaped. So even though everyone loses -6 if one person escapes, if you are the guy that escapes, then you actually get a bonus point. Alright, on top of that, the game kind of close enough to being next to dungeon. If the hunter surrenders to prevent you from getting dungeon, then the devs made it so it's very generous, so it gives you the dungeon point, even if you were not close to it. So I died at Birdcage when he surrendered. It gave me the dungeon point. So the game is aware that hunters will try to surrender so you don't get the dungeon point, and it'll give it to you anyway. You don't have to actually escape out the dungeon to give it. If they surrendered and you were close enough, you'll get it. And I think it's a gigantic radius, so I don't even know. And of course, you get +4 for having the best deduction of your survivor teammates. So that's the last reason why. So if you look at the points right now, I had the most. I got 10,342. Lawyer got the second most. So he gets +3. And he also got a solo bonus point, I guess because of his higher deduction. And then the third highest was Seer. So Seer only got +2. And then if you are the lowest deduction, how funny that Mercenary had the lowest deduction. You only get +1. So you lose the most points out of anyone. Which is not necessarily true because this Seer over here, he gained less points from the deduction, but he still got equal to Lawyer because of cross-platform. I don't understand. Oh, because Lawyer is also on PC. Okay. But yeah, this is why I got so many points. So that surrender trick to prevent survivors from getting the dungeon point does not work. If you are on top of dungeon, it'll give you the point. If you are, I don't know, a couple steps away from dungeon, it gives you the point when they surrender. If you are across the map and they surrender, it gives you the points. So if you don't want survivors to get the dungeon point, then really you're just giving them extra points by surrendering. Because remember, when a hunter surrenders, you also get bonus points. You get easy escape points, like 1,200. And you also get points for like, well, no, as a survivor, if you surrender, then the hunter gets frightened points. Like if you surrender, then they get bonus points for just surrendering. So we do get bonus points for the hunter surrendering, but at this point, I definitely had enough deduction to beat out everyone else. So that's just a bonus at that point. Doesn't actually do anything. Like it's not like the more deduction you have, the more +4 points you'll get. It's really, as long as you have higher than anyone else, you get the +4. So like this match over here that I was talking about, how I was talking about not rescuing people so that you keep full health, so that at least when you guys lose, you have the most kite time. And it's not necessarily based off of kite time, but this match we did. It's based off of your points. So kiting gives the highest points in this game, the best amount of points, besides maybe harassing. Harassing also gives like +600 per balloon rescue. I think, at least. I don't know if they changed that. So this game, I got +4. You see over here, this guy lost -7 because he only got +1 because he had the low seduction because he did a really bad kite. So if someone lost, if you guys as a team lost, there is still competition between survivors because whoever gets the highest seduction loses the least amount of points. So that's the way it works. So in a match where you know you're losing and there's no point in rescuing, there is an advantage to not rescuing because you keep yourself at full health, so that way you can kite longer than other people who have already rescued and are at half health, like that composer. That composer did a rescue, and that for the rest of the match he was at half health, so that whenever the hunter chases him, not only is he a decoder, so very easy to kill, but also he had half health, so effectively cutting his kite time to basically 5 seconds if he's not in the right area against a night watch. It depends on the hunter, of course, but in this case, he's usually gonna die immediately. Like he'll get dashed on and he'll have he'll save like one charge just to jump over a paladin and kill you. So that's the way that all works. That's the way all that works. So this guy rescued even this game, and we still got more points than him, even though we didn't do anything. Like if you look at his stats, just raw stats, he had an extra rescue point, but we had way more kite time, and the rescue time just doesn't add much, you know. Seki, it'd be fun to play with you and learn. Can I add you? Sure, you can. Alright. Let's roll the dice. Let's see what we get. Maybe we'll get something good today. Probably not. I don't care, no! I want to skip the dice animation. I don't care if it takes longer. If you leave the frame that it is about to throw the dice, it actually uses the dice still and moves you forward without doing the animation. Alright guys, I think that's about it. And yeah. Okay, Survivor session. Considering that we were playing by myself, you know, we got a decent amount of points. A couple times we lost and I still got a lot of points still. I think this game, look at this, we drew this match and I still got +7. Oh, it's because someone disconnected, huh? Okay, never mind. AFK teammate detected. I mean, we still would have gotten +5 had it not been for the AFK teammate. Losing streak ended. Don't be concerned by this person getting +10. It is literally just the losing streak plus AFK teammate. So they otherwise normally would have gotten +5. GG Psyche, GG's Ichi. I don't know if we matched with you, but maybe just saying for the dude, we got more points than the hunters. But yeah, a decent session. It was okay. Considering I was by myself, it was fine. Watching a dice animation still worse than spending 5 minutes trying to cancel it in anyway. Watching a dice animation. Relatable, honestly relatable. So yeah. If you're solo, the devs have made it a lot better that if you're solo, you get much better points. But I will say it definitely puts a beating on the win rate, just because you're still losing those matches, you know. Look at this, we only got -1 this match. All right, guys. In fact, if I do the math here, I want to actually just figure out the math just for the sake of it. I mean, just from the score, we had a pretty bad session, but how many points did we get? We got +1, +6, +12, +22, +19, +29, +36, +42, +36 again, +48, +44. We got 50 points this match. You know, even though that was a pretty bad session, we got 50, which is, you know, okay. And since we were soloing, we got a lot of free points. Like, if we check out here, okay, nothing there. We got, I mean, here we got +1 point for free. You know, bonus point for free. We got no bonus points there. We got bonus points here. We also get cross-platform points, so really nice, because that's just basically free points. It's not even really an advantage. So you see, here's a great example. So you see this guy right here. This person right here, I didn't even realize that we won this match. How did we win this match? Did I just leave early and I just didn't watch it? Did he actually get dungeon? This was not the basement Niag. That one was really chaotic. I think, no, it wasn't that one. So you see, here's a great example. He got victory, +A. You get +A for victory. Then you get +4 because he had the high seduction. You don't get bonus for getting max seduction, though. And it doesn't give you bonus for getting higher than 100. It's just about your other teammates. So you see, this guy got +4 for that, and he also got a bonus point for dungeon. So that's the way the dungeon, you know, the point system works. You want to be making sure you're getting more points than your teammates. In this game, I only got more points than one other person, so I was the 3rd highest, so only gave me +2. So you can kind of figure out how to get the most points if you really care about that. Used to be that rescuers would always get the +12 if you guys won the match, because rescuing used to give so much points. Not that it gave a lot of points. I think just kiting didn't give as much points. Now kiting gives a lot more points. Is this you, Mask Shorts? You just sent friend request? Cool. Alright, guys. We'll end the stream here, though. Thank you so much for watching the stream. Really appreciate it, guys. Always sticking around and seeing you join the stream. Quinn, thank you. Thank you, Quinn, for sending that nice message. Anyway, guys, that was, I mean, I guess kind of a nice stream. We'll be doing a more official stream for stuff like Gravekeeper. We're going to be doing a more official stream for stuff like, what's it called, for Professor. Definitely just nice that we did this stream, that I just spent time figuring out how the Professor buff actually works. So, a little bit sad that it's not the way I wanted it to work, but, you know, nonetheless, it'll be helpful against something like Anne, as opposed to something before like Anne would be useless. That would be absolutely useless. It would never do anything. Unless you avoided the cats, which is still useful in that case, which I did do that one time. You know, it is what it is. Alright. So, what got buffed exactly? Gravekeeper? What's his name? Lizard? And I think a lot of nerfs after that. And we still got to do the Turn Merchant stream. I do want to do a Turn Merchant stream because that looks a lot of fun, like getting a speed boost after regular catapult. I don't know how great that's going to be, because every time you use a catapult, you anyway use the glider. So, it seems kind of silly. And then after that, you can give items to people who already have items, which is really nice. So, I'll see, you know. Violinist got buffed, right? We'll play Violinist on stream too. Priestess got nerfed, Shadow got nerfed, Opera Singer got nerfed. Naiad got nerfed. Why Naiad? Journalist got buffed, oh god. Illusions no longer collide with other objects when they vanish. Like, I don't understand this buff at all. Maybe I'll look up on Geisha Gaming like what exactly this changes. Because like if you were to ask me right now, Psyche, can you read the buff and tell me if this journal is better? I would be like, I don't even understand what this buff changes. When a hunter is near a pallet, an illusion can place the pallet without moving to the designated location. Like, what does it mean? Like, does it mean like to the pallet you target, it can drop another pallet that the hunter is nearby? Like, what are the chances of both those happening at the same time? That little bro walks past the pallet and the hunter is next to it at the same time. That was not the target. So I guess the strategy is to place little bro to a target pallet further away so that it's passing other pallets and it's still protecting you. But what if it walks around it? You know, then you can't control that. You know, what if you made the illusion and decides that its path-finding technologies that it finds that it's easier to walk around the pallet? I don't know. Illusions can now block projectiles when generated. I thought it already did that. I thought it already blocked foggy blades. Maybe while it's being created, because there's an animation of creation. Again, we're gonna be mostly focusing on violinists, toy merchants, professor, and what's the other dude? Professor and Gravekeeper. That's the one I'm most excited for. Not gonna do a forward stream. Like, that's not why forward sucks. Like, forward sucks for other reasons. I would have buffed the forward speed, the forward football speed. Yeah. Forward is fun in duos though. Anyway. Yeah, I guess forward can buy more harassing ability, which is something batter can't do, or anti-coring. Alright guys, we're going to end the stream here. I'll be testing out these buffs as well off of stream, and we'll be trying them out, and then I'll be able to bring you guys Gravekeeper stream, Professor stream. Gravekeeper I'm actually really excited for, because again, that's the survivor I used to play all the time. I don't play him really as much anymore. But after Shadow's nerf, there might be a reason to pick up what's his name, Gravekeeper again. And honestly, I don't think he's going to be that bad against Opera Singer either. As long as, like, it's basically an owl hit, you know? It's really nice. Every once in a while, that might help you reach an area with lots of good pallets that you can just drop one after the other. The Opera Singer can't really go around in a circle very well, and, you know, you saved yourself a hit that now you won't be able to die to Blink. So I think it is underrated a little bit. Anyway, guys, I'm going to be closing the stream out here. If you enjoyed the stream, be sure to like the stream. Check out my other streams in the playlist down below. I stream every Monday and Thursday from 20 to 22 EST time zone. Make sure that you stick around for that. In other words, guys, I'll see you later. Take care. This has been Psyche. Peace out, everybody.